Well, first of all, what we're having in our movement, the positive movement, we try to have an approach of a peace, but through different approach, which is a happiness movement. And I think it's work-life balance is a similar view to the happiness movement. It's just kind of like different words, but actually viewing the same thing and focusing on the same thing. A lot of them are asking questions like, what can I do to make differences, to make changes, to have a contribution for that. And so many of them are thinking that I could make the changes or doing a contribution if I'm in a certain position or in a certain level or in a certain places. We just wanted to make them realize that you don't have to wait until in a certain level position, that you could actually make the changes now with that happiness movement. Make your quality of happiness better as an individual. That's actually could contribute a lot to the society. That's what we believe, and that's what the work-life balance is about. Like, all this time we've been driving to a certain view that what we need to do is to get more, well, let's say money or status or certain position or levels, and that's, you know, creating a lot of competition, for examples. And that's actually life is much more than that. And that's what the young people started, you know, like did not focus on right now. And that happiness movement and that work-life balance is all about trying to show them that there's much more to be talked about, to be focused about, than rather than just achieving something, achieving certain level, achieving the external things. Technology is tool, like any other tool. It could benefit you or it could bring you it could make your situation worse. For instance, it could make you productive if you use it to make you productive, if you use it in the right direction. But if you spend hours on social media and then, well, it's different kind of productive than not just your work. It might bring you more social, but not the work. But so for me, it's more about how we view that as a tool. We could always make it a tool to benefit us. Like, for instance, I don't get to see my family very often. We always travel here and there, and actually technology really helped us to get connected to each other. I could always talk to my sisters anytime I want, for instance, and that means that it benefits us to bring us to bring us closer. But somehow, if you're sitting in a I saw a lot of families having quality time, let's say in the mall or in weekends in a mall or restaurant or anything, and the whole family just sit there in the restaurant, the mom and dad using their own gadget, the children busy with their own gadget. And I was like, okay, that's some quality time they have. I think we share the same value, we view the same concerns. So I think, and it's very aligned to what we bring, the movement brings. So I think it's a better way to not just to share, but of course to learn more about from the people that already doing it in other places. And one of the things that we talk about when we talk about happiness or work-life balance is making a connection. So that's what we do in here, making a connection. It is hard. It is. And I'm not going to say that whether when we're talking about work-life balance or when I say that, oh, I'm doing a happiness movement, that means that I'm actually already happy with all the contentment and peacefulness. I'm not saying that. But what I'm trying to say actually with the movement is we're in this together, and it might be very, I don't know, very naive to say that we're trying to change the world and thinking that the world will change into one big happy place. That probably just, you know, like wishful thinking, but actually it can be done. I've seen a lot of people doing that. I've seen a lot of real evidence, and yes, it can be done, and it should be done, because the most important thing that we need to show to the young people in the world now is we are deserve to be happy, we are deserve to be balanced, and this world deserve to have balance and happy society.